everyone, my name is Sarah. Welcome back to our second episode of Baking with Sarah, brought to you by the Côte Saint-Luc Parks and Recreation Department. As you know, my name is Sarah and I work for the Côte Saint-Luc Parks and Recreation Department. And today we will be bringing you our second episode of Baking with Sarah. Please make sure to like and follow the CSL Facebook page, Recreation CSL. And please make sure to like this video so that you can get more content on this series and we can keep posting Baking with Sarah videos. Today we'll be making Rocky Road bars. So for the Rocky Road bars, you can actually find this recipe on the back of any Honey Made graham cracker crumb box. You can find these at Walmart's, at grocery stores. We picked ours up at Giant Tiger, but you can go and pick it up anywhere. So what you'll be needing is 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, half a cup of melted butter. On the box it says margarine, but we decided to go with butter. 1.5 cups of coconut, as you can see, I have it there. 1.5 cups of chopped walnuts, so you get the whole walnuts and then you chop them up. 1.5 cups of mini marshmallows. 1 can of sweetened undensed milk. We are using Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk. And one package of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And also it says that you can use 3 Baker's semi-sweet chocolate, but we decided to go with half a cup of chocolate chips. Just tastes better in that sense. All right, so to start, we are gonna use a half a cup of graham cracker crumbs and melted butter, and we're gonna mix them together. 1.5 cups. The voice you can hear is Joyce, who is helping me out. I'm obviously not the best baker, and she's more wiser than me. So anyway, we're mixing them in, and it's gonna be very delicious. As you notice, the consistency is getting thicker and mushier kind of thing. And it looks good. And you're gonna put it in a 9 by 13 inch pan. So we put parchment paper on it, and did we grease the pan? No, we did not. So we just put parchment paper. And we pour that in, and make it all nice. So you're gonna spread it out evenly so that it has a nice base, because it's gonna be the base of your bar. Just look at that. Yep. Packing it down. You don't have to pack it too much, but oh yes you do. Don't listen to me. You pack it down a good amount because you need to have a good base. All right. Make sure to follow Facebook Recreation CSL. Oh, and then she gets a cup and she flattens it with a cup because then it makes it better, more flat. So you can use your hands, but Joyce here likes to use flat bottom cups, which is good. It really gets it. As you can notice, packed, not packed. Pat down, not pat down. So you're really looking for the pat down side of it. And once that's all done, we're gonna spread a layer of coconut, walnuts, and the chocolate chips, and the marshmallows over the crust. You see sprigging the coconut, all of the coconut, just go for it. Make a nice snowy layer. Looks like snow. Once again, please be sure to like this video so we can post more Baking with Sarah videos. She's spreading it out. Make sure you spread it to the corners. We gotta get coconut in all the sides. Beautiful. And pat them down a bit, make sure they're evenly spread out, just so we can get a good layout of it. And we'll be adding the walnuts. So pretty much the same exact thing as the coconut. So spreading it out, make sure it has an even layered coat. Look at that. It's looking good. Once again, make sure all the edges are covered too. Make sure, so every bar, when we cut it, every bar will have a good even amount of everything, and it's gonna be delicious. It's a very easy recipe. and pretty much anyone can do it. Even I could do it, but I'm holding the camera right now, so technically I can't. But anyone can do it. You can get the kids to do it. It's a fun, easy recipe, and it's delicious, from what I've heard. I haven't tried it yet. I'm pretty excited to have it after. So that's the walnuts. Make sure, see? And now we're going with chocolate chips. These are semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can get them at any store, grocery store. Make sure they're semi-sweet, not bitter, because then it won't taste as good. Is there a bitter chocolate chip? I think so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Just make sure you get one of those. Spread those out.
Milk chocolate, but it's sweeter.
You can use milk chocolate, like Joyce said, but sweeter. But this way it has a nice balance of semi-sweet, because that's why it's called semi-sweet. Oh, the logics. Okay. We're going. Also, you can comment below on how I can add more topics into this quiet section of the baking parts. Okay. Beautiful. Now, the last part is we add the marshmallows. Once again, like the chocolate chips, like the walnuts, we gotta spread them out, make sure they're evenly coated. You can add more marshmallows if you want. We added a bit more marshmallows because we like marshmallows. And it gives it more of a gooey flavor when it comes out of the oven, apparently. I think so. It's gonna be like a s'more kind of thing, like campfire s'more. I'm pretty excited. All right, marshmallows are all layered out and good. Yeah, make sure corners are good, everyone's evenly distributed. Beautiful, like a work of art. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Now we are gonna add drizzle condensed milk over the top. So the Eagle brand condensed milk. Yeah, look at that. Let's see if I do. Oh yeah. It's a nice drizzle. Try to cover every aspect of it. Look at that action. Beautiful. And scrape the can.
I don't want to waste it.
You don't want to waste it. I'm repeating what Joyce says just so you can hear it, because she's whispering. Yep, so spread the can. Make sure you get everything out on that spatula. Use a rubber spatula. Those are the best for these, and make sure it gets everything out of it, out of the can. Sometimes if you use like a wooden spoon or a regular spoon, it won't work. So when those kind of spatulas, rubber spatulas is the way to go, especially for baking. And that's it. Then we're gonna bake at 350 degrees. Make sure you preheat your oven to 350. You can see that. And we're gonna put it in for 25 minutes to 30 minutes. All right, so they've been in it for about 30 minutes now. We're gonna take them out. 350 degrees. Make sure you use oven mitts when you take them out. If the kids are using oven mitts, parent supervision to watch them take it out of the pan. That's what they're gonna look like. Look at how golden brown that is. All right, so now we have a double boiler going. So we had a pot that was boiling while this was cooking with hot water. Now it's boiled and we're going to start to turn this, melting the chocolate. So you can use a bar, 2 bars of the semi-sweet chocolates, but we used half a cup of chocolate chips instead just because it's easier. So as you can see, it is melting. And this will go as a drizzle on top of the squares. So it's going to be quite delicious. Please use a double boiler. So pretty much what a double boiler is a pot underneath a pan of boiling water. There you go. That way, if you just put the chocolate chips in the pot, it'll just burn. So this is a better way of melting chocolate without it burning. And that's what they look like. I'm just mixing some chocolate now. So this is just the drizzle, and we only used half a cup of the chocolate chips, the semi-sweet chocolate chips. So the chocolate chips we used for this. Mixing. Looking pretty decent. So pretty much you'll know when it's good to start drizzling is when all the chunks are gone. You want it to be nice and smooth. Look at that. Oh, I missed the action shot again. Yeah, so like that consistency that looks like that. I'm such a chocolate lover that this is gold for me, so I'm enjoying every minute of this part. We check. There's not really any more bumps left. I'm gonna give it a little more stir again, just to make sure. Make sure you do not burn your hands. The steam underneath the pot is hot. So make sure an adult does this and the child watches because we don't want to hurt anyone. Make sure safety is number one. Don't burn your fingers. So pretty much we're going to let these cool once we drizzle the chocolate on. We're going to let these cool out here for about a half an hour. And then they're going to go into the fridge for an hour because if you cut them now, it'll be too gooey and the marshmallow will stick to all your knives and everything like that. So look at the consistency. It's pretty decent right now for the chocolate. Yeah, you want it to be drizzly, so it's perfect for drizzling. All right. So be careful when moving the pot over there because we do not want it on the steam to hurt you. Wipe the bottom of the bowl so it's not all gross and wet. And we drizzle. You can use the whole pot of melted chocolate or it depends on how much drizzle you want. We're gonna pretty much use the whole thing, I think. Yeah, because I love chocolate. Chocolate is the way to a heart. My heart, at least. Yep. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. Can try to get to every, just like the marshmallows, the walnuts, and the chocolate chips, and the coconut. Try to get to every single side of it, so when you cut them into squares, they'll be super smooth and delicious. And have every aspect of this delicious bar. Oh, yep, got some on the corner there. Don't do that. Drizzle. That chocolate sauce. We're not using a spatula right now, but it would come in handy. We're just using a regular spoon. There we go, drizzle. It's like magic. Yeah, done. Perfect. So now we are gonna take these and let them sit for a bit, and then we'll put them in the fridge for an hour. All right, so it's been sitting. We took it out of the fridge, so this is what it looks like, all cooled off. It's been about an hour in the fridge now. Look at those layers. We got a hot knife that we ran over hot water. So it was a cold knife and then we put hot water on it just so it wouldn't stick. And we're gonna cut them into bars now. So we'll see how it goes. Be careful when you're cutting. They are hard and your finger might slip. Make sure the adults cut, no kids. Oh, that's a crack. That's good. Perfect. So right down the middle. We're gonna cut another one this way, horizontally. They're looking good. Look at those layers. It's like a work of art. And then a third time. This should make about 32 bars, depending on how you cut them. Some of the marshmallows are a little still gooey, but... And yeah, so it should be about 32 bars. So keep cutting vertically now, a couple times. And as you can see, they're all cut into little rectangular squares. And they look absolutely delicious. And you enjoy. Oh man, that was good. Be sure to like and follow Côte Saint-Luc Recreation on Facebook, CSL Recreation, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.